The reason why marriages worldwide are failing, you know, I talked about love last week also. The reason why marriages worldwide are failing is that women have hijacked the principle of marriage. So in 1 Peter 3 again, you'll see when God was teaching men how to love. He said, treat your wife according to knowledge so that your prayers will not be hindered. He didn't say treat your wife according to knowledge because she'll be happy. You know, concern man. He said, if you treat her right, your prayers. A man understands that one. And if you get what I'm saying, he's selfish by nature. So her biggest need is love. That's his biggest struggle. He doesn't know how to love. He needs to learn it. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So when I was counseling that couple, so I asked her, she said, I asked her what's the problem in this marriage? She said, he doesn't love me. I said, okay, do you love him? She said, yes. You see, women have problem with love. He said, yes, I love him. I said, what do you do for him? He said, I call him. I check up on him at work. I cook his food and all these things. She doesn't understand that those things are not a man's primary need. His biggest need is what? Respect. So because she's doing all these loving things, and the man is not doing the loving things back, she's now disrespecting him. If you want to love a man, respect him. When he does those unloving things, still don't be rude to him. That's how he sees love. He sees love as respect. The reason why marriages worldwide are failing, you know, I talked about love last week also. The reason why marriages worldwide are failing is that women have hijacked the principle of marriage to love each other in marriage, your marriage will work. It's not in the Bible. It's a women doctrine. Bible doctrine is women respect, husbands love. That's Bible doctrine. But social women doctrine, because love is important to them, so they also assume that love is important to men. It's not. For instance, if a man finishes eating and a woman packs the plate, the man sees it as respect. If a woman is eating and the man comes to help her pack her plate, she sees it as love. It's the same action, but we are seeing life from two different perspectives. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Same action. Same action. So you will never see God tell women, love men. No, women are natural lovers. They love. And that's what's annoying to them, because the way they are loving you, they expect you to love me back now. It's a big struggle for him. And you see, the interesting thing about men, see, when God was saying women respect men, it's not because God was trying to honor men. God is trying to help you. Oh, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Some people think that when they wrote the Bible, that God was being partial. No. If you know anything about God, you know He's very impartial. There's nothing partial about God. When God was telling women to respect men, He wasn't trying to honor men. No. He's trying to say, look, if you want the result you want out of a man, you motivate him better by respecting him, not by insulting him. Because when you insult a man, when you tell a man, you don't any good husband, see how you're meant to do. It doesn't motivate men to do better. What it tells me is that I'm a bad husband. I'm a failure at this. And men's reaction to an area they're not doing well is to run, not to improve. Because women think if I nag him, he will improve. No. The Bible says when you nag a man, he will go to the corner of the roof. Or he will go to the wilderness. Men hate to stay where they are not doing well. Everything about men is ego. So if they are somewhere they feel I'm a failure at this, what that tells them is that move to an area you are good. So you see a man, his wife is always saying, he's this man, he will go to where they're just football because he knows all of Arsenal players. That's why he's a top dog. Or he'll move to business realm or to work realm because there he's respected, there he's good at that. But that marriage thing he's not good at, and you are putting a salt on his head, he will carry his small bag emotionally. He's still in the house with you, but emotionally he's avoiding you at all costs because he knows I'm not good at this marriage thing. And truly, without good coaching, very few men can be good at marriage because it doesn't come to us naturally. Women are way more complex and complicated. Men don't know that everything a woman says is a question. Everything is a question. And you must know the right answer. So the formula I give men, because the questions are so varied, it's not exam you can copy. Because your own question can come in a different form from my own. But the formula is the same. The formula is saying, do you love me? That's the question. So if your wife calls you at 10 o'clock, say, you are not coming home tonight? Or where are you by this time? She's not asking for traffic report. When we say, you know that mainland now, you know that Kosovo Junction, you know that the one place there's photo is not traffic report she's asking you. The answer is, hey baby, I can't imagine I'm still outside by the time. I miss you and the kids so much. That's the answer. Where are we going to live? You say, I would like us to live close to your working place because I don't want you to stress yourself. The only statement is, do you love me? Do you believe that men can marry second wife? Do you love me? Is somebody get what I'm saying? Once you understand that, your answer must correlate with that. Don't give objective answer. This is not exam. She's not asking for a genuine opinion. I don't know if it's this service I shared that a couple were having a discussion. Was it in this service? I can't remember. A couple was having a discussion about the celebrity that married the second wife. And the wife just said, that's how this man just went to use another woman to scatter a peaceful family. They were living together in harmony in one house. Now, scatter the family. And no more peace. The man was giving counsel that nobody asked him. He said, no, he didn't scatter the house. All he needs to do now is to have 2 separate homes so that they won't be... I said... Because she thought the wife was talking about a hypothetical case. No, every discussion between you and your wife is about 2 of us. If you see one animal killing his children, and your wife says, see how this dog is eating his children, and you say, that's how dog behaves. No. It's about our children. Will you take care of it? That's the question. Women personalize everything, whether it concerns them or not. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So naturally speaking, most men won't do well in marriage. Naturally speaking, except they are taught. Their way of thinking is very off. So she's very... So that lady asked, said, oh, I text him, I call him. He said, that's not her husband's major need. What the man wants is that even when I forget to text you back, when he gets back, still lovingly greet him respectfully and say, you didn't even reply my text. You always forget. Say it respectfully. But most people be like, you, were you chatting with another girl? Why did you... You know, it will be attack. Because she finds it hard to control her emotions when she's upset. She finds it hard to control her attitude. Some don't use words. Some use attitude. You've never entered the gate, but you can sense that there's problem. You're calling the house, you're calling your brother in the house. Say, John, what's happened for house? At the front of street, but I don't feel okay. When did it happen? Where, madam? She did sing? Say, yes. Which song? Because depending on the song, if the song, I'll know that there's problem. I have song that if Pastor Mildred is singing it, I know there's problem. I've forgotten the songs now, but those days, she had a song. Once she sing that song, I know that I've committed offense. I'll just be thinking, which offense I commit now? Because those songs don't come out except those songs are battle songs. They don't come out for nothing. Anytime those songs are out, there's battle, it's a battle cry. The battle cry songs. So her attitude, she can't control it because she's a feeler. She's a feeler. It's burning in her. And women are not good at postponing something. Men are very good at, if we have issue, we can talk about this next year. Men can control. Men are not as emotional. If a man like even avoid the issue. So a man can in his mind saying, this issue, we'll discuss them next year. But the woman, if you don't discuss it now. That time is burning. And that's what the Bible now asks her to do that. That thing that's burning, leave it. It's a big struggle for women. Respect and submission is the biggest challenge for women, but it's the biggest need for men. Loving your wife is the biggest need for women, biggest challenge for men. Men don't know about love at all. Love is not a feeling, no. Love is simple things like loyalty. I chatting to that girl. You don't love your husband or your wife. That's what she sees as love. Loyalty.